Okay, so here we have our planet hanging in the atmosphere, and it doesn't look like this. If I take out my what I call the shadow layer or the atmospheric layer, which I'm going to rename that so you know what I'm talking about. This way, it gives the illusion that the planet is being seen through our atmosphere. So you don't have this hard. If you take that out, you're going to have this hard planet. It doesn't look real. So, in order to put reality in there, is we want it to be seen through our atmosphere as if it's being illuminated by our sun, or whatever you want to do with this. I mean, I'm just giving you some ideas right now on things to do. So we turn this layer off. The problem is, without the outline of the trees, you notice that the trees are erased because I had to erase them when I was working on this layer. So if I take the trees out of there, you can see what's going on. So what I can do is I can come over here to my eraser tool, and I can actually take a little bit more out of there so the planet shows up a little bit more. And I don't get too close to the edges. That way I have my definition where I want it, which is up on top. So I just keep clicking, keep clicking. I don't like taking lots away. I leave my flow on my eraser tool at like 16, anywhere from 10 to 20%. Never go any more than that because you start taking too much material away, and I don't like that. It's easier if you do it gradually because then you can always come over here to the right side if you have your history on. If you take too much, you can go back so many steps, I think up to 20, and you can just keep clicking until you get it to where you want. So once you have it, where you're happy with it, just waiting for the computer to catch up here. I'm going to turn that back on. So I turn my atmosphere layer back on, and the trees come back into full focus. So trees are in full focus. Again, when I first started, if I turn all this off for you. Alright, we start with the, well, let me go back to here. We started with the original picture, and I used the select tool, magic wand, and I clicked up here, and and then I just hit right click to bring up, or bring up your other one, and you want to go to grow or similar. I usually use similar. When you do that, it's going to light this whole screen up. So once you see that, the computer will start thinking, and as you can see, it lit the whole screen up. So that's what I did on this top layer, the third layer. I just hit delete, so we'll get rid of that. So if I turn that on and turn that off, that's what you end up with when you remove it. This is your top layer. You don't want to lose the definition in your trees. You spent the time to take the picture, and you want to make an illusion that there's something behind it. So if I put that planet back into play, there's the planet. Now this third layer is my atmospheric layer, as we said before. As you can see, where I erased, it allows the detail of the planet to come back through. And then when I turn my bottom copy on, and again, this master copy to bottom is just a backup in case you make a mistake. So there's your planet hanging in the atmosphere, and feel free to experiment. I mean, we could put a couple more planets in there, but that's basically how to put a planet into a dead sky using Photoshop and using layers. I hope you've enjoyed this, and leave any comments if you like. Thanks.